Back, guys. We're playing some more Baldur's Gate. I'm just gonna mess with the sound again really quick. This is as low as it gets, to be honest. So like I said in between videos, I was going to raise my rep back up to 10 from that accidental murder of a civilian. Ooh, never. Yeah. As a recap, in case you forgot, Jihira totally before I removed from her party, went berserk and killed a guy. Not good. Uh, and yeah. So now we're going to finish up uh, getting the last few people we need for our party to be fairly powerful. First off, though, let's rest up, get all of our spells, and actually, before I do that, do I have anything unidentified on me? Yeah, I have this. Let's deal with identification really quick. That's for Aegantus. The shield needs to be identified. Okay, cool. Just out of curiosity, no, she's not wise enough to identify stuff yet. That's fine. That's cool. The one thing, actually, I remember I was giving bards a lot of smack last time we were playing. Bards have one good use, actually, and that is they can identify shit for free without having to use an identify spell due to their high lore skill. Lore is determined by like your wisdom stat as well as your class, so wizards have more lore than me, who has 0, and Minsk, who has 0, but our wizard has 10, and our rogue also has 10. Rogues have okay lore too, usually. With rest again, so I have actual spells that are useful, and let's skedaddle. So we have a quest from Minx here to go to the Knoll Stronghold and save his witch Deanne here, which we should do that first actually before we get a Jantis. He's level 2 anyway, so he's not missing out much on experience. And it'll just make getting Deanne here into our party really easy, and then we can strip Nira of all of her pertinent belongings without having to do any hassling. Aegantus is a pretty good frontline fighter. His one uh, negative is he has very low dexterity, but we're going to find the item in this upcoming dungeon which will fix that problem. It's these bracers of agility, and then they make your dexterity 18, just straight up. So you get 3 dexterity, you have 18. They're really good, and you should give them to whichever frontline warrior has the lowest dexterity in your party. Minsk has okay dex, and Branwyn has exceptional dexterity for what they're going to be doing. Though eventually, I'm probably going to be fighting in the front line, probably. Though maybe not in Baldur's Gate 1. Probably in Baldur's Gate 2 for sure, though, as this character. So that took 20 hours. You want to... fuck it, I'll deal with this random encounter. It's pretty easy. I don't really like random encounters usually. They're kind of annoying. So normally I would just skip them because they're just annoying and they give like no experience and sometimes you get a stupid one. I don't skip the travel related ones, but I hate these ones for resting. They're just annoying. So I'll probably for the most part skip them, but usually they're a random group of monsters that you would normally fight in this area or find. Yeah, see that it gets really annoying. That's why I click save before I rest. I can just hit the L key and skip it. The reason I rested there wasn't because I need health, but because we traveled for 20 hours, and I don't want to get my guys to be fatigued. If they get fatigued, they get negatives and stop the fighting, and, it just gives you a legit reason to actually take a nap once in a while. But yeah, we're not going to explore this area very much. There might be stuff here that I don't know about that's important or, like, pertinent or cool, but, I just want to get to the Knoll Stronghold as quickly as possible and deal with all that garbage really quick. And then after that, we'll go get Aegantus, and our party will be complete. We'll have 3 frontline characters and 3 range characters. That's kind of the balance I like striking in parties, because then you have a back line and a front line. And generally in dungeons and stuff, for most of them, you can't really walk with too many melee guys anyways, because they all get stuck. And it gets awkward. So 3, I feel, is like the perfect number for this kind of stuff. I'd rather, if anyone's going to be up front more, I'd rather it be Imoen, I guess. Yeah, because she is a fair bit more quote-unquote tanky than Nira, who is the opposite of being tanky. So let's go through here. Uh, I could go right up to here, I believe, and just go south. Okay, 16 hours travel, so it's rest. Basically, whenever you go to a place that's really far away, you should probably rest, is a good rule of thumb. We will be doing some scouting about later to look for a scripted encounter that we can find with a evil aligned cleric and take his magical weapon, basically, as well, I think. And we're probably just going to go through the Nashkel mines while I'm at it. So I've already seen some of the responses from the video I posted earlier, and this is doing pretty well. So yeah, and I've been in a Baldur's Gate mood more than Icewind Dale one. So this is similar games, but I don't know. I kind of like Baldur's Gate a bit better than Icewind Dale, to be honest. Baldur's Gate 1. Baldur's Gate 2 wasn't as good in my opinion, but still pretty good. But I've never beaten Baldur's Gate 2. I've only mostly beaten it. Just because that game is, it's pretty long. And it's got some issues in it. Oh yeah, this is the right place to go. So this guy screams and walks up to you and talks to you. So there is a polar bear on the other side of this bridge. You have to cross this bridge to get to the Knoll encampment, by the way. You can go south, but I don't think you can go to the Knoll stronghold. But you should kill the polar bear anyway. It's worth a lot of experience. And I'm going to show you a great way how to kill it. Because it's actually a fair bit easier than you might think, being a polar bear. So you want Minx to lead in this, and you want him to engage the polar bear. So now that he's about to engage the polar bear, I'm going to cast Command on it. One of the dumb things in this game is Command works in animals sometimes. He resisted though. So Branwen does very little damage, so I'm just going to cast Bless in the party, and I'm going to try Sleeping the Bear. I can't remember if Sleep works on the polar bear. It might. No. I couldn't remember. So I'll just Magic Missile it. So Minx is getting the crap kicked out of him. I'm going to try something. You might die here. This might have gone poorly because I was hoping the, Alright, you saved against the charm. Next it kills him, so let's play this out like a real fight. I got 3 potions on me. Let's give them to him. I won't get there in time with my other healer to heal him, so I'll just do that. Oh, he's dead. Again, I don't want to deal with deaths. We're just going to quick load that. I could have saved him, though, if I was a bit more quick on giving him the health potions and stuff. That didn't need to be him dying there at all. So, save scum number 2, I think. There you go. So, if you cast Command the Polar Bear, it's a lot easier. Everyone gets 3 on him. Or 2. And now the Polar Bear is basically dead. It's a pretty good way to just deal with it. And then, boom, dead. 900 experience free. That's how easy that encounter can be. And there's a lot of fights like that in this game where one spell just wins the fight immediately, and then you talk this guy. If you have 18 charisma, he will give you some magical boots. But I don't, and I don't think anyone in my party does, so we're not getting those boots. The boots aren't that great. They just give you some cold resistance, but, whatever. We're going to rest up here to get our spells back, and then we're going to go south to the Knoll Stronghold. It's only 4 hours away. Cool. Let's cross the bridge. Okay, so you don't want to pay the toll for these guys for obvious reasons. You want to tell them, isn't 200 gold a little steep? And then no matter what your charisma is, they'll say 100 gold, and then you'll say, nope, don't want to pay that. And they'll fight you. You want to fight them, because one of these guys has those braces I told you about. These guys are really easy, by the way. They can randomly, crit you, I guess, and kill you, because, someone like Minx can still get one-shot killed. He only has 11 HP. But as you can see, you get a bunch of free loot, and as well, the Brawling Hands is what the item is called. They're very good. Normally, like I said, I prefer to identify them first, but I'm going to give these to Minsk for now to wear them, because I might as well, giving him -4 armor class. As you can see, it's a huge difference. If you play normal D&D and stuff, -4 armor class is the same as 24 armor class in dungeon and like more modern interpretations of D&D. So that's pretty good for level like 1, as you can imagine. All right, so Imwin leveled up. She's a thief. She has special thief skills. We haven't looked at these yet at all because they haven't mattered. The two we care about are open locks and find traps because we're going to use invisibility for our scouting. So move silently and hide in shadows are not going to be used at all. I recommend at your first level just giving Imoen solid 60 find traps. The reason why is because we want to keep our find traps up locks about equal, but we're not going to find any locked containers we care to open up in for a while, so the find traps is more useful early on, and she can level up really quickly being a thief. So we'll have chances to put more into open locks soon to make it so when we do the bandit camp, we can get everything. Cool. So because Imwin did enough damage to aggro this guy, he's just coming over. What I'm going to do with my pro tag is just do this. Equip him with her battle axe, and I'm going to have her attack. It's generally better to run away with characters like thieves who have low armor class than to fight. Because, oh. So my characters aren't reading by themselves because I forgot to click these off. I don't want her to use these ever without my say-so. She's probably just casting a healing spell, which I'm fine with, so I'm just going to do it myself. I'll just take these gold. But I don't like my characters casting spells in their own accord. This game really requires you to ensure you cast your spells wisely on most difficulties, to be honest, that aren't like easy or story mode. It's just very important because wasting your spells on dumb stuff will just, Ooh, she still has her battle axe out. That's a mistake, but it didn't matter. My protagonist armor class is not terrible. It's 2 with her shield out, so it's not the worst thing for her to get in the melee. Because 2 is 18 armor class, which is pretty good. That's, above average, especially for someone just wearing leather armor, basically. It's pretty, decent. So, ranged characters in this game are incredibly good, by the way. They do so much damage, and with your melee characters, as long as you can bottleneck the other melee combatants, you can... Oh, this is the... I want to go up there. Yeah, I'll fully explore the dungeons. I won't skip stuff. Besides, there's just, there's nothing scary up here. Just a bunch of fucking angry blue zarts, or varts, or whatever. Angry blue gremlins. Who cares who they are? They all die the same in the end, right? So that one's morale broke and it ran away. Weak monsters do this a lot. Because, well, they're weak. The other one ran way over there. I'm just going to loot stuff while my guys wrap up that guy. If you ever kill a guy really close to an item or a wall or something, just hit the tab key and you can see through the walls and see things you can loot and interact with. This is really useful when you're missing loot. When you kill someone like close to like a wall like this and you can't see. So this guy's running away. It's really annoying. It's not going to be an issue. It's just going to be an annoyance. Because I want to kill him before he gets too far away. Okay, his morale restored. We can kill him now. It's kind of annoying because we basically were just chasing around 15 experience for a while, but, 15 experience and some gold is pretty good. Especially we spent a lot of money. I had to spend about 700 gold to get my reputation back up to 10 by donating to the church. I didn't show that because I don't really like alt-tabbing while I'm recording. It does weird things. Ooh, okay, this might be bad. I'm going to send you back, pull out your battle axe, and send you forward, and just make sure nothing too unruly happens. Cool. Perfect. And then we can continue. So, body blocking guys in this game is very, very good. Just do it. You can't always perfectly body block them. They can sometimes sneak around you like that, like they did there. Pulling out the battle axe. He's probably going to try and hit Imoen. I don't want him to, though. Cool, he's dead. Excellent, excellent. And like I said, just hit tab, and your character is generally smart enough to be able to get anything. And there's one pile over here where there might be two bodies. No. Okay, so this next part is a bit difficult. I'm gonna get my melee guys in position first. Because, and we're just gonna deal with that. So one thing to note, by the way, is it's important to figure out who you're fighting. Like, those guys are just gnolls, but this guy's the Gnoll Chieftain. It's probably a good idea to focus fire the Gnoll Chieftain. But he's running away right now, or he's, pulling him back temporarily. Let's kill this Gnoll Veteran first, because he'll be an easier kill. And now we can turn around this guy and kill him. Ooh, he's trying to run away. He has pretty high health, so I'm willing to command him. So, you might notice he didn't roll a saving throw there. That's because he's so stupid, he is not entitled to one. His intelligence score is too low. If your intelligence is less than 13, you just don't get a saving throw against the spell, no matter what level you are. And you just succumb to it. Unless you're a certain level anyways, or a certain hit dice, I mean. Nothing's really determined by level in this game, it's all by hit die. Let's just do this really quick. And also, I should give these to Minx to hold on to, because he can't heal. He's always going to be next to a cleric who can heal him, but, it's nice security. Okay, this happened a bit, because I only have 2 frontline guys, so let's just axe fight him. Ooh. Okay. We lost the aggro on him. Gnolls in particular really like to disengage from you and go for your other characters. But they are squishy enough to make them susceptible to just getting the crap eaten out of them. So let's go down here into this pit. I'd show you the other pits, so they're all empty. But this one has Deanne here. Let's talk to her. Welcome her into your party. And you gain 800 experience because you saved Deanne here, and now she's in your party. Let's look at Deanne here, and let's explain why she's a good wizard. So, Deanne here, like Nero over here, is a specialized wizard. Nero is a wild mage. Deanne here is an invoker. Her stats are pretty good. Nero has more dexterity and less con. But the thing that makes Deanne here just better is the fact that she has this sling proficiency, so she'll just be better than Nero. And also having more HP is just really useful. Nero's good though. She's definitely a solid pick for being a mage, but I want Minx in my party, so I have to use Deanne here. The only other downside is she only has magic missiles and burning hands known as a wizard, but we can fix that later. So now we don't need Nero. We're going to remove her from the party actually at this point. But first we have to strip her of all her belongings, because they belong to the party now. Including the magical robe she joined the parties with, because we can give them to Deanne here. You have to click the right button. And Deanne here uses slings. We have this +1 sling. It's just really good. Sorry, Nira, but not this playthrough. Reform party to remove someone properly. I think I showed this last time, but just to make sure, remove, done. She'll talk to me. She'll be sad, and then we'll say, bye, Nira. Yeah, I know, Nira. I'm sorry. And yeah, now we have the majority of our party. So one thing to note is for quests like these that are given to you by companions to complete, you generally have a bit of a time limit to do it. If you take too long, they will leave your party. So it's better to just do them right away. You have a pretty, large time limit. Like you can basically dick around for a bit and still get the time limit done, but it's better to just do it. But luckily, Ajantis does not have such a strange requirement for him to join the party. He just joins your party. Axe, intercept. We don't want our new mage to leave the party. Oh, I didn't mean to select you as well. Meet him on the battleground, my friend. Oh, and while I'm at it, I almost forgot again. Sorry, this will irritate me to all hell if I don't do this. It's just 2 seconds of my life to do that. Once and never again. Cool, let's continue. I'm really annoyed how often that I'm getting like screwed by gnolls just slipping by my ranks. It's so annoying. But it's okay. Soon that problem will be over. Because Ajantis is another fat guy to stand in the way. And yeah, it's an little stronghold. There's some like other little areas I could go to, but there's nothing there worth checking out. I kind of lied and said I'd fully explore the place, but I won't fully explore the Null Stronghold because it's pointless. Sorry, not sorry. I'm a liar. Deal with it. So now we want to go all the way up to Friendly Armin. Alright, random encounter. This one might be a bit dangerous, so we'll have to be careful. So this is a Winter Wolf. This is a pretty good encounter to have, because this is basically a free 500 gold. And easy. 900 experience, and that pelt, we can sell it to the guy in Nashkel for 500 gold, I believe. Which is just a nice profit. Let's go back to the army now. Cool, we're here. Let's go over the inn and rest, because we've earned it. I think he might have some spell scrolls for sale that aren't the ones I sold him, but I can't remember. I know I need to go to High Hedge before I go down to Nashkel, and I need to get the Identify spell from the wizard there. There's a wizard that you can buy spells from. There isn't some... You can learn about that by doing shit and stuff and garbage and bleh. You know, the typical way you do things in video games. Talking to the NPCs. So let's come inside here. So, let's see. She might already be here. Yeah, so Nira, if you want her, after you dismiss her, she'll be in the Friendly Armin. And you can just talk to her, and she'll rejoin your party whenever you want. That's one of the good things about all the DLC companions, they'll do that. Whereas all of the non-DLC ones, some of them will stick around and stay in one location forever. Others will just disappear forever. I'm getting rid of these potions. I don't know, it's not that battle axe though. Because they're not useful. The antidote's useful, and so is oil of speed. That's for Ajantis. That's for interrupting stuff. No one will ever use a Wakazashi in my party. So, Gonzo. And look, we have money again. I'm just gonna look through here really quick. I don't think there's anything I really want from you. Yeah, no. I'm gonna give this to Minsk for now, because let's go with this club. It's not worth anything. And let's just separate out all of our gems we have in here, because we can't just, you know, sell them from the sell screen. We gotta do this because we don't have Siege Dragon Sphere installed, and bleh, hate you, Siege Dragon Sphere. I'll have to get it at some point when it's on sale or something, because from my understanding it wasn't very good. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, I shouldn't play into the hype. Oh, you know, I should have gone to Bear Ghost first, but that's fine. I think this is better anyways. Let's go. We need Ajantis. He will be our salvation. So let's go up the northern road out of the Friendly Armin. We're gonna be getting into some cheesy shit here. This is not like an exploit or anything, or it kind of is. It's a base. I'm basically gonna show you an exploit, boys. Though it's like the best kind of exploit because it's not like cheating or anything. I'm not gonna do some wonky shit. I'm just gonna abuse the fact that not all the spells work the way you'd expect in this game. Like the command spell, like I showed you earlier. So I'm gonna show you a part of the game that normally for this level we would not have a chance of taking on because we're all level 1 and 2. But you can do this with any cleric, and I'll show you how, and it's super simple. We're going to get a bunch of levels like right now, basically. And we're going to get some really good gear. Completely legitly. We're not going to do anything, like I said, wonky or cheaty or bullshit. It's just, you know, it'll simply require us to just go out of our way and risk our lives a bit. But just go north to the very tippy tip of this map. We want to exit the map from the north. and go to this farm. We're gonna quick save and just walk right up this road. And there he is, the Jantis Man of the Hour, just standing in the middle of the road. Talk to him. And just talk to him a bit, he will easily join your party. Just like that. He has no quest. We will make him the party leader. Because Ajantis has 17 charisma. But only 13 dexterity. His AC is only 4. But we're going to fix that right now. We're going to give him this, and we're going to give him that. So now his AC will be 2 in the plate mail, and then -2. Without any magical equipment besides the bracers. And we'll have Minx go on with his little chainmail. So now we have a solid group of dudes. I actually want it to be like this. So I'm going to explain why I want it like this. So the reason I want Branwyn and Jantis in the front is because since Minx has a two-handed weapon, his greatsword, he can swing over them. So I can use these guys as like a shield for Minx, and then Minx can just do damage in the back. We shock these guys though, because they have a quest for us. And this is a really good quest early on, because you can get some free... We're basically getting a lot of free magical loot, guys. Spoiler. Oh, before I forget though, before you go any further, let's explain what we're going to be doing. We're going to be abusing the command spell. So let's unmemorize all of our spells and only memorize command. It is the best spell in the game for what we're about to do. We're going to go to the east a bit. And while you're in this area, by the way, you should just have all your commands memorized, basically. Okay. I'm waiting. Alright, this is an Ankeg. They're the scariest monster in the world. They can basically perma-kill a character very easily, but they are weak to the command spell. And we're going to kill them. And they give 975 experience, and they're so easy to kill. They also are always guaranteed to drop an Ankeg shell and a treasure item of sorts. We're going to fully explore this cave, and we're going to kill every single Ankeg in the cave. Literally all of them. None of them will live to tell the tale of this slaughter. This is a bit easier if you have someone like Doran Ilkhan in your party, because he has a lot of damage. This party's one weakness is the fact that it has pretty average to low damage, to be honest. You know, our range damage is where it should be, but our melee damage is pretty, you know, Minx gets all of her damage, basically. Because Branwyn only has... Because he has 17 strength, which is pretty good. And she has 13, which is whatever. So her damage is normal. But, you know, he's like 5 to 11 damage, which is pretty good. But Minx is like 8 to 17. You know, it's blatantly obvious he was doing all the heavy lifting in this party. So again, Ankegs are dirt easy to kill because you can just cast command on them. It's super simple. Just go in there and just stomp him. So this is where it's dangerous when you don't burst it down quick enough. You might get an attack off and kill somebody, but you know, if he only gets one attack off, then whatever. Oh, you can see it already, the glittering of gold in the distance. Cool. So yeah, we just want to, like I said, beat on these things. So Ajantis can't, Minx can't carry any more of these heads. We don't need too many of them. Oh, he can't even carry one head. That sucks. Oh, I can carry a head though. Yeah, just one. We're probably only going to carry like 2 heads because they're so heavy. But we can carry all this stuff for most of it. Brandon wouldn't pick it all up right now. Oh yeah, the body. This is another quest item. This is Brune's dead son. This weighs how much? 110 pounds. You can carry that. That's not like me. And could you carry that? No. Yeah, no, you couldn't even carry that. Only Minx can. Ooh, Minx broke a great sword. I'll drop an Ankeg head then. And I will have Minx carry Baroon's Dead Son, and Ajantis can carry this chainmail, and cool. So we can't carry any more loot in this dungeon besides the miscellaneous treasure items the ant cakes drop.